First, I'm watching Better Call Saul, Season 5, Episode 6. This is called Wexler v. Goodman. Let's do it. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Affan, and welcome to my channel. Previously on Better Call Saul, we have the Acker case. Rich might be on to Kimmy, what she is doing here. Kimmy did not like that she really snapped on him. By the way, someone told me that Gus might be gay. Fine if he is, I just never really saw that one coming. Because, I mean, it's Max, but Max was his Los Pollos Hermanos. That just takes the meaning of brotherly love to a whole new level. Lalo versus Gus. That's the battle that they're fighting. And Mike and Nacho are in the middle of it. Gus is torturing Nacho by using his papa. Papa is very stubborn, doesn't want to do what Nacho wants him to do and get away. He's gonna make a stand because he's awesome and he's innocent and he's too proud, and I love him. I love him. Seriously, he's an amazing guy. But that's just it. Amazing people like that get screwed over, just like Jimmy's dad, and they don't last, unfortunately. Which is why Nacho is trying to get him out. Oh, did I mention, by the way, Hank and Gomi are here. Then there's Lalo disrupting Gus's money flow, hitting him where it hurts, and Mike is injured. Gus really needs Mike, and he knows that he needs Mike. That's why he took care of Mike and took him all the way to Yellowland. That's Mexico, even though their national color, I believe, is green. Or it might be white and red as well. I just know that's the color of the flag, so I just said green. Then I remembered the flag also has white and red. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned this already, but Hank and Gomi are here. So yeah, let's just get into it. Any further ado. Red Cloud Junior High School. It's winter. It's been snowing. Do we know who this is? For a second, I thought it might be that girl. Something Esposito. You know that girl?
Where were you?
I'm sorry, hon.
You were drinking?
Kimmy, it was one beer.
Doesn't smell like...
Kim, I'm not doing this. Go home, split a box of McNuggets, sit on TV.
I'm just gonna walk.
You're gonna walk 3 miles with the cello.
Wow. Run her over, go.
Get in the car right now. I said it was one beer. You're gonna be like this?
She wasn't lying to Acker.
Kim, get in or I'm driving home.
I mean, she kind of already told you to go.
Fine. Don't listen to me. You never listen.
I should have known. She's a blonde. That's Kim. Wow. All right. So, Wexler v. Goodman. It's going to be the Acker
Freedom. Freedom to ride.
trial.
Freedom to explore. Freedom to bank.
That's Jimmy.
Ain't that right, Kevin?
That's right, Dad.
That's Kevin.
Yep. Let our family help find your freedom at Mesa Verde.
Lovely. Okay. It's like a real old-timey ad.
Post, graphics, this video effects thing you're talking, that's a week, maybe more.
Probably more. We have midterms.
We have to log all our... What if you use voiceovers instead of actors?
Or if we did it all in one location.
So no actors, no scope, no impact. No, just do it. We can.
Dude, can't be done.
We
Dude, we can't.
I don't know. What if we did the Superman thing? Well, like a weatherman. Blue screen, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when she said one location.
You got a green screen?
A green, yeah, I was gonna say a green screen is just the color green. It can be on a wall or paper or cloth or whatever.
Heck yeah. This is great. Stand right there. You look good. Can I drop your jaw sideways a little? Perfect. That's it. Bonds. All right. Good. Put it down. Nobody find Okay, the cane I think is a little too much. Can I have it? And 5, 4, 3, 2, magic. What? Eat it. Let go. Really? Okay. No, I'm trying to direct. That's good. Get out of the way.
Okay.
Get out of the way. And acting.
Love these compilations.
Take your Coke out of her hand. Now look sad.
Oh, I'm glad they said Coke.
Good. Make it look real. Beautiful.
Can't wait to see the end product. It's not looking good. Give me Zangui. She got called out. Wow, her name's Princess Nash. Well, I have heard the name Princess before, actually.
I'm sorry.
No, I ate at the office. I'm
You
good.
sure? Because it's cold pizza fondled by community theater. Can you pass on that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her first thing in the morning. Hopefully have a face-to-face. Think I'm
Jimmy.
gonna bring her from Brothers.
She's backing out.
We'll negotiate as far up as we can, and then I'll make up the difference.
You'll make up the difference as in out of your pocket makeup.
Rich is suspicious. He said some things.
Yeah.
Second, and questioning my intentions.
He's gonna go after Rich now. Oh, don't tell him that.
Rich knows nothing.
Well, not yet.
Not
No.
ever.
Is anybody watching or listening? Did they have her be followed or something?
But it's just not worth it.
But what about the play here? The play is beautiful. God, this is like watching a walk-off home run just drift foul. It's your play. If you want to walk, we'll walk.
Yeah, you should have done that a long time ago, Kimmy.
I'll help.
No, you've been all day at work.
Jimmy, you're out here doing all this because of me. I'm helping.
All right, just don't touch the camera.
No.
Hey, the soldier is here.
If Hector or the cousins ever find out about
They're
it.
not gonna find out. Promote low-level dealers or find new ones. Let them get arrested. Protect our.
Okay, good plan. Collateral damage.
Getting your supply trucks, going after your restaurants, getting your customers sick, cutting off power, busting open pipes. He's gonna chip away at your business until the bosses down south don't think you're worth the trouble.
Yep.
From now on, you report to this man.
Gringo!
You do not hesitate. Act.
I like how they knew each other, but they didn't even know his name. Like, this is Michael? I know this guy.
Guessing there's something you want to get off your chest.
And it's not that gold chain.
You're bleeding out in the desert, all part of some plan.
I warned you.
Yeah, he did.
He's got a gun to my father's head. I don't do what he says.
Look, first things first. We take care of Lalo, then we'll talk.
Hey, Mikey! I feel bad for Nacho.
You've got Kim, Rich,
And Papa, obviously, but you know.
Close this out and celebrate.
I can't wait.
Congrats, Paige.
Congrats to you guys.
Actually, it doesn't.
It was another tough one, but you did it. Again.
Rich is gonna be even more suspicious now. Like, I gave you the talk and now all of a sudden he settles.
That was the wrong way to react. I'm sorry.
Lose your shit, that's all right too. But never in front of the troops.
Never again.
Cancel my 12:30, but keep the reservation.
They're gonna go eat or something?
You and me.
Yeah. 12:30?
Lunch.
Yep. 12:30. Keep the reservation.
To see us. Good?
Yep. Good call. That guy looked back like, is everything good? Oh, that's that. The store, the store dude, Fred Wallen. Fred, I think is it? Yeah, Fred.
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island.
My granddaughter's gonna love these.
I know my patrons wants me to see a movie. I think Treasure Island.
They're looking for closure, Lily. Anything to bring them peace.
Send money back to my parents back in Taiwan.
Wait, I thought he just knocked him out. He killed him.
The door sign was flipped closed, which it never was. And then the man pointed at the sign and waved me off.
Of course, I'm an idiot. Wow.
Older cars, classic cars, something you might not see every day.
Actually, I think there was.
Do you remember what kind?
Oh, I don't really know cars. It had 4 wheels.
Yay, great.
Is this the car?
That's not for me to say.
Rest in peace, Fred,
Now
man.
that I look at it, yes, that was the type of car it was.
Customized 1970 Monte Carlo.
Okay.
And that is a huge help, Lily.
Yes.
If you were able to call the detectives who interviewed you.
That was so long ago, I don't think I can remember who I spoke to.
Well, I have that. Detective Tim Roberts, that's his number. Probably catch him at his desk right now.
Oh, okay.
A gray 19. Please get a little funny about private investigators horning in on their business. They can have all the credit. I only want justice.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you, Lily.
Lily of the Valley.
Count your lucky stars.
You want a quick rub and tag? Just to say thanks?
We won't mess up your suit or nothing. Just need that nice warm towel.
Hey, do you two think that maybe you should take a break?
You don't see restaurants closing doors at noon, do you?
Oh, lovely.
Just be careful.
Yep. Can't be easy making a living like that.
How much for an hour of your time?
Judge Green, I keep hearing the news. A hole-in-one at Sandia?
I don't want to say it was all luck.
Then don't say another word. U.S. Open, here we come.
Clifford, Maine.
Thank you, Francisco.
Saw you shaking hands with Judge Green. If you heard about his retiring with his 22-year-old law clerk.
Guess she's been filing a different type of brief for the judge now, hasn't she?
Very good. Let's hear more about that hole-in-one.
Gentlemen, can I...
Bigger.
Let's do it.
Oh, you bastard. They're here for Howard.
And another box of receipts was suddenly discovered.
Can I help you?
Howie.
Howie!
No.
Don't you dare call him Howie. Only I call him Howie.
You owe us.
Owe you?
Yeah. Oh. You can't take a ride on a Carnival cruise and only pay for a thing leaving without our cash money, honey.
I don't know you and owe no money to you. That's it.
Don't touch her!
No, Cliff, these are not my hookers. Huh? They're somebody else's. Are you sure they're not your hookers? They seem to be. No, Cliff.
Oh, lovely.
Taller than these. Oh, God, I'm good.
They're pathetic. There's absolutely no reason for this. You know, someone mentioned, actually, that the reason why Jimmy's doing what he's doing is because Howard is actually moving on and dealing with his issues and, you know, well, this dickhead is still in denial, unable to get over it, so he kind of...
Have you ever heard of a bank called Mesa Verde?
And he's going to keep going with the Mesa Verde thing as well?
It's an inner office envelope. Isn't there a date?
Yes, today.
And where's it supposed to be? Today. And don't you think that Detective Roberts should get it sometime? Today?
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, sir.
If the smell is coming from under your porch.
Oh, it's that guy. I know him.
That's right. A possum. If it's a human body, yes. I'll invest.
Possum under your porch.
If the porch isn't big enough for you to get under, then there's probably not a dead body. Okay? So, we got a Monte Carlo at a lot here, half hour before the murder. Leaves the scene of a hit and run, headed east towards Travel Wire. 20 blocks. This is sounding like our guy.
With the chewing gum and the thing, okay.
James usually run late.
He'll be here. Nice to see lots and lots of happy faces, and you too, Rich.
Always a pleasure.
Saul Goodman during business hours, Saul the time.
This is Paige Novak.
All the time.
We believe 45,000 is more than generous.
I hear that, but you and I have a different definition of the word generous. Because That's not how I would describe it.
And here we go.
$4 million.
$4 million. Very funny. Very funny.
Mr. Acker would like to be paid $4 million for his pain and suffering.
Yeah, he's not letting this go.
What in the world are you talking about?
Well, it's 4 with 6 zeros. That's preceded by a $sign.
Agreement on a number that both sides would be happy with.
And I discussed the offer with my client, and he really, $4 million is the only number he'll be happy with.
I apologize. We need to end this meeting now so Rich and I can have a conversation with Mr. Goodman.
I would love to bring up a completely unrelated matter.
Kevin, we can handle this.
No, this is really good. You're gonna want to see this.
Wait, is this part of the plan? Is Kimmy...
Kevin, I'm advising you to please just keep walking.
No.
Uh-oh. She seems genuinely upset. Okay.
Libel. My father you're making a fool of.
Jimmy, turn it off. You know you can't do this.
Cash for groceries, and I came out with a rash. I can't stop it. It's everywhere.
Severity come into contact with black mold, then you may be entitled to a lot. In New Mexico, Arizona, Utah,
we will
Texas.
stop it before it ever gets that far.
Some might call that prior restraint. You know what? You can stop us. Some news outlet will pick it up. They'll run for free.
Bag to open my safety deposit box, and Mr. was standing there with his pants down.
Never, ever did anything like that.
None of this is true. This is all
Doesn't matter. This trash airs. Our reputation is in the toilet.
It'll never, ever get that far.
Clear as day. My bank was funding terrorism.
Stop. Stop it.
I'm Saul Goodman.
Seen enough of this horse shit. Jesus.
Horse shit.
It is unethical and it is blackmail.
She's right. One has absolutely nothing to do with the other. This is Olivia Bitsui. She's a photographer. In fact, she took this self-portrait. It's really lovely.
That's right. We own it.
You own a copy of the photo. You don't own the rights to it. That's copyright infringement.
You'll never be able to prove that.
Well, you know what? Wow. Looks like a mirror image there. So I think I could convince a judge and probably a jury.
Wow.
Severity, misappropriated, misbit. You're gonna have to take down all your horsey logos, or if you throw a big tarp over them, till we can get this thing settled. Shouldn't take more than, I don't know, a couple years. We'll be seeing a lot of each other. Till next time.
Leaves the door open. Ooh, she seems genuinely upset. Is this real?
We have to take things one at a time. Meanwhile, we have to counter the copyright injunction.
We can start with that. That's
straightforward.
Is he gonna...
Don't do anything rash. Let your lawyers take care of it.
Kim, can I just go to the men's room?
Of course, yeah.
503.
No. Don't fall for it. Don't, Kevin. You can't take Saul on.
Stay there.
He's smiling. Look at him.
And those commercials, well, they'll never see the light of day. Can you imagine a world where we shake hands on that? Man to man?
El Pueblo. This has to be part of the plan, right? Kimmy has to be in on this. The reason why I'm not sure is because Kimmy genuinely looked angry. Gun?
Turn off the vehicle, drop the keys out the window.
I was like, are we gonna get to see a car chase?
That's pretty perfect, right?
They hadn't discussed this? Right.
I'm sorry for sandbagging you with the old switcheroo. I should have warned you. You were concerned that Rich was suspicious. Did he say anything?
No.
Great. See? That anger, real anger, it worked like a...
I thought he was gonna go after Rich. I told you, I called it. Yep, alright, cool.
Okay, Kim, look, I said I was sorry. And no way that Rich or Paige could believe that we were in cahoots, because guess what? We weren't. Acker gets to keep his home, plus a nice chunk of change. Olivia Bitsui gets reparations for being cheated. And Kevin still gets his call center. Everybody wins.
You win, Jimmy.
What?
You win.
That he does.
But, I mean, well, we win. Us.
She got fired?
No, I didn't.
What didn't you get that you wanted?
I don't trust you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, she got fired?
You made me the sucker. Again.
Be the sucker. It was your plan.
Oh, fuck you, Jimmy. God.
Saul.
You have plausible deniability.
Jesus, Jimmy. You can excuse stabbing me in the back by making it about protecting me? Is that really supposed to judge?
It will never happen again.
That's a lie.
That is a lie.
Look me in the eye and tell me it'll never happen again. You can't. I don't believe you.
Where was he looking before when he said it?
It is a lie. You lie. I lie. This has to end. I cannot keep living.
Agreed.
No.
Jimmy, shut up. Jimmy. You know this has to change. If you don't see it, I don't know what to say because we are at a breaking point.
God.
Either we end this now, and enjoy the time we had and go our separate ways, or we're...
I agree. Move on, Kim.
Or we're I mean...
You join him?
Or maybe...
No, come on. She joins him.
Maybe we get married.
Oh, what? I mean, that's kind of like joining. I meant professionally, though. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that one. I thought she was going to say, like, maybe I quit and just do this, like what you're doing full time. Okay. Married. So she doesn't trust him, so she wants him to get married? Thought it was the other way around. All right. What an ending. Really caught me off guard. Yeah, that was interesting. Man. Wow, okay. So Jimmy or Saul really committed to their plan. He didn't want to give up on it after all this work, all this hard work. It's like, let's take it to the finish line. Because see, it's entirely fair, actually, now that I think about it, to put it all on Jimmy, because Jimmy did tell Kim that we did more than enough for Acker. Let's move past this. Let's put it behind us. Let's move past it. She said, or whatever she said, I don't remember exactly, but the second option, right? So, Jimmy put a lot of time into this one. Obviously, it costs a lot of money. I'm pretty certain if Kim was going to agree to pay Ackers the remainder of the sum, right, out of her pocket, then she would have paid for his expenses, well, the camera crew and so on and so forth. I'm fairly certain of that. So, but I don't know if Jimmy would have taken that from her, though. That's another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, Jimmy just went for it. Just totally blindsided Kimmy. I mean, I knew the moment she told him about Rich, I knew he was going to do something with Rich. Also, him with Howie. That one really pissed me off. Like the Kimmy one pissed me off. Actually, that really pissed me off. The Kimmy one pissed me off more. But now that I think a little more about it, I'm like, well, actually, Kim is not somewhat, actually. She's at fault here. We can't put all of this on Jimmy or Saul. Whereas Howard, come on, fam. He's just being nice. He's just being kind. He's just being normal. Normal's too boring for Saul. Like I said, someone raised a good point, and I somewhat agree with it. Not entirely. It's a bit... See, it seems true because what he's doing. Deliberately hurting Howard. When all Howard wants is just to do a nice thing for Jimmy. You can make a good case there that he is envious of Howard and how he's able to move on from that, incident, get over it and get some closure, be happy again and be himself again. Whereas Jimmy is unable to do that. But, someone also mentioned in the comments was that the car, Esteem, is a representation of Jimmy and his self-esteem and the way he sees himself, which I thought was pretty interesting as well. I never really thought of that. I mean, the car is called Esteem as well, so that works out really well. And the car, like, it keeps breaking every now and again as well. In that one episode, they had to take the bus because the car won't start. So, yeah, it makes sense, you know what I mean? And I love that. I focus, we talked about the ice cream thing as well before. They like to focus on these things. There's these symbolism, these parallels, imagery that it's just brilliant. And it's not just Better Call Saul, although, like I said in, I don't know which episode, but one of the previous episodes, that Better Call Saul, I think, does it way more than Breaking Bad, but it was in Breaking Bad as well. It's a brilliant show. I'm loving every second of it, and I really understand. When I was watching Breaking Bad, a lot of people were telling me that you have to see Better Call Saul because it's so much better than Breaking Bad, and I was like, I don't believe that. Because Breaking Bad, even though Breaking Bad isn't my all-time favorite show, I have to say, without a sliver of doubt in my mind and heart, it is definitely the best show I have ever seen. That show right there, I would say, still is my favorite show of all time. Yeah, sure, the second half of that show is absolute dog shit, but like, I love that world so much. But at the same time, I will agree and even argue against that show being bad and the way they ended it, and but Breaking Bad from start to end, masterclass, right? And I can see it now. I can see how some people would think Better Call Saul is better. Now, I don't think it's better. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying I couldn't understand before how someone would think that. Now I can see that, because I can see some of these developments and these plot points, and just out of nowhere, they're like, so good, man. It's amazing, really. I haven't finished Better Call Saul, so I suppose I'll be able to give a better comparison or make a better sort of judgment which one I like more, Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. But yeah, this is a fantastic show. So Kim asked him to... So I thought, oh man, it was so sad when they were arguing and Jimmy was kind of like breaking down. And he was saying, no, and Kim was saying, no, we have to end this. We have to stop or. And I'm like, no, just end it. End it. Nope. There's always an or. There's always an or. And then she said we should get married. I thought she was going to say, like, let's just fuck Mesa Verde, fuck Schweikert and Coakley. Let's just do the firm thing. Let's build the offices of James McGill and Kim Wexler, or Goodman and Wexler now, and let's just do it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like what Chuck said, like, just stop apologizing and let's just do it. Just be yourself. And I was like, is that moment for her where she's like, you know what? Let's just do it. And she's like, you should get married. And I'm like, whoa, what? How does that work? How does that help this situation? I don't trust you. Why would I marry you? You know what I mean? Yeah, good stuff all around. I'm very much looking forward to Jimmy's reaction to that in the next episode and the remaining show as well. Needless to say, I absolutely love this show. And these showrunners are incredible. Like, they have built a world that is just so incredible. Like I said, the world in that show right there, I think it is one of the most brilliant and vast worlds out there, like next to Lord of the Rings. And I know a lot of people will get upset by that comparison because Lord of the Rings is goated, of course. Forgive me for making those blasphemous statements. But Game of Thrones in its own right has a huge and expansive and very diverse world. But this world, although not as big and huge and incredible as those two, it's actually pretty dense and pretty good as well. And it's so detailed, very much like those two. And that's why I love it so much. I love when the world feels real, do you know what I mean? I love it when the setting isn't just a thing that's there, but it's a real thing. It feels real and it's part of the story. It's not like, do you know what I mean? Like so many shows and movies, like the events are taking place and that's the show. The actual world, the places in the show, they don't really matter. Whereas in this show, and like I said, in those worlds, they matter a lot. And that's why I love it so much, I think, I'm not sure. But yeah, very excited to see the end of this show. This is quite a show, quite a journey. The showrunners are absolute geniuses. There's no doubt about that. And yeah. On to the next episode we go. If you want to see the next episode, though, right now you can. That's available on my Patreon. Also on my Patreon, you can see the full-length reactions as well. And I upload those in advance. Like, before I got sick, I actually was ahead by like 5-6 episodes on Patreon. So sometimes I'll go that far, you know, even a season ahead sometimes. So check it out if you really want to see all that good stuff. Link in the description to my Patreon. Thank you so much, every single one of you here on YouTube and on Patreon, for supporting me all this time. I love you guys, and I'm so grateful to have you by my side on this journey. It's been brilliant, and I'm looking forward to finishing it off with a blast. Once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice